Coach, on a night when nothing came easy for you guys, how much satisfaction do you get out of just figuring out a way to win a chaotic game?
Yeah, I was really proud of the guys. I just told them that, we either couldn't get a rhythm or we were down maybe 4 or 6, but it felt, we were playing frantic, like we were down big and just kind of, needed to settle down. Obviously, Cat hitting some threes, closed the game. Kyle's massive offensive rebound to the kick out was huge. But yeah, just, found a way to win ugly in a game that was pretty ugly. All credit to them. Those guys, they were super physical and took us out of our rhythm, but, we found a way to win it and showed some toughness mentally.
And when 3 starters are ejected before we've even played 2 minutes, how significantly did it change the scope of the game tonight?
Well, I think it changed it, quite significantly. Obviously, forced them deep into their rotation, and they had some really nice performances as a result. And for us, obviously, missing Jaden, we missed a defender out there, but just kind of put the game on edge from the jump. And I think teams played like that for the most of the rest of the game. Really, it felt like I said, super kind of chippy and just physical and kind of not a very pretty game, but it's good to win it. So.
Chris, just what was your view of the altercation itself? How did you see it?
I mean, I didn't see a ton of it, to be honest with you. I looked down, I saw Rudy in a chokehold, I saw both Klay and Jaden wrapped up with each other. I didn't see how any of it started until I looked at the film. But it was right from the jump. They were putting their hands on us, and we got physical right away. And I thought the referees did a really good job of cleaning it up. I thought the suspensions or the ejections rather were the right ones. Thought they were warranted. And, I thought they did a good job of getting control of the game from that point of view. I mean, it became very physical, but it wasn't like a dangerous and out of control game from their point of view. So,
did you have the impression that Golden State did want to muck it up early and just get?
I don't know. I mean, it's so early to tell. I mean, they did look, it looked like a lot really handsy early on the first 90 seconds, but I don't know. So.
We've talked also, Chris, about Mike all year just being that calm in the storm. Was this another one of those situations, the big 3, just the way that he tried to settle things down? Yeah,
for sure. I mean, Ant found him, which was huge, at that point in time. He didn't have his best game tonight, but he made a big play, made the right play, which we've always been preaching to him. And Mike is obviously just, made a bunch of every time we needed him to jump up and make a shot, he did it. His defense was outstanding. I was just trying to find if I could get him some rest because he was playing so well. It was hard to. We weren't very good when he was off the floor, so that's just another way of saying how important he was for us out there. So.
What was your reaction when you saw on replay Draymond getting Rudy in a chokehold and kind of dragging him along there?
I mean. When I first looked at it, I thought maybe they were trying to separate each other off of a pile, off the fight, whatever. But I'm kind of as shocked as anybody when I saw it. So,
with Carl, we had talked about his offensive game he was starting to find himself tonight. What did he do that enabled him to have such success tonight? And in a physical game, he didn't go overboard. He didn't get in foul trouble.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, he's done a good job of, the last couple of games of being super mindful of kind of, cleaning up, his arms and his, when he's driving and stuff like this. So, but what he really did was he was ready to shoot for the most. I thought he turned down a bunch of other really good looks to drive it. And thankfully, off the rebound, he was ready to shoot it because that shot was there for him a lot tonight, and he did a good job of being ready to take it. So,
and just how emotional of a win is this? I saw you had kind of a
Yeah, I mean,
intense reaction to Mike's shot there.
Yeah, it was a big win. I mean, it's like everything was going against us, and it's a game you got to have when they're missing their three guys, like their core three. If you got to have this win, and they don't ask how, they just ask how many. So it wasn't pretty, and it's always tough to play these series games. Like, just the teams are very familiar with each other. So get it and move on and regroup and play again tomorrow. And tomorrow's going to be a real tough one too.
Chris, you said Ant made the right play there to find Mike. I mean, it was. And what sort of growth in like getting to the middle of the floor there and not just looking for the shot, but being able to see the whole floor? What does that show? Well,
I mean, that's what we want from him, He took a really tough shot, tried to use the board earlier. I think it shows awareness that it wasn't really his night. Things weren't going for him. They were very aggressive on the coverages, and he usually does a good job against that. But we didn't have great spacing around him, so we weren't helping him very well with that all night long. But just to rise up and make the play, it was huge. Actually, didn't realize that there was as much time on the clock when he did throw it out there. I thought it was closer to 1 or 2 on the clock. So I was hoping that, we would have enough time to get a shot off, but we did, clearly. So.
And then how about Rudy just playing after that happened? And, I mean, he has the block on Sarge in the corner there to kind of a big play at the end. But just what is that like to have to play that game the rest of the way?
I mean, Rudy was awesome tonight, just, all the way through. He was one of the most poised guys, after the altercation, just trying to get everybody calmed down. And I believe, he had a series of blocks in the third quarter or fourth quarter. I can't remember which one it was now, but it kind of brought us to life a little bit defensively because we hadn't really been great. Paying attention to the little things, and he did a great job, and of course getting out and blocking that thing. So just continues to play at a high level. So.
Chris, you said you were shocked after seeing the video. Do you expect Draymond to get suspended? Given
that's not my determination. That's for the league. So I don't know. I'm sure they'll sort through it and look at everything and make the appropriate call. So. Thank you.
Jaden, we hadn't even played 2 minutes tonight when things escalated. What was the view from your perspective? What happened?
I was just trying to crash for a rebound, and he kind of had grabbed me by my collar, and I was just trying to, defend myself, get him kind of off me, like a little bit, and, the rest is what it is.
Could you feel the tensions already at that point?
Oh, yeah, I knew before, there was, some chitter-chatter going back and forth, but, I wasn't taking it serious. I was laughing, and then I guess it was a bigger deal to him, so I have no problem. I don't got no issue. I was just trying to defend myself, really.
It looks like you guys got tangled up on the previous possession. Is that where it started, or something started the other night?
Nah, we didn't have nothing. He missed a shot. We ran down the court. We probably said something back to each other. And to me, it wasn't that serious. I was laughing and joking around. So, some people take things differently.
Do you have any history with him? Do you know him at all?
Nah, I don't know bro at all. I just know he's Klay Thompson.
We'll do a couple more. Jane, did you kind of expect them to try to be physical and kind of muck it up after Sunday, or
Nah, to be honest, it felt like regular day. I was finna go play the same team, regular game. There was no tension from last game. I didn't even guard him last game, I guess. So I don't know.
What was it like to watch the game in here?
It's always hard watching from the sideline, but we came out with the win. I was in here cheering and got a big pass to Mike. Mike made a big shot, so we won. So that's all that mattered.
Surprised at how it escalated like that, though, right after you and Klay tussled at the center court?
I was kind of surprised. I didn't know, Draymond was going to do all that. That was kind of surprising for me. But other than that, it was just a little altercation.
Last question. Did you get a view of when Draymond came in and how that all jumped off?
Not really. I didn't really notice till after I came in here, start seeing all the memes and stuff. But you know how social media get.
Thanks, Jaden. From a big picture standpoint, to be able to weather the early stuff and then come through and pull that one out, just what did you feel about how the team kind of was able to do that?
Just resiliency, just maturity, and the whole game. We weren't playing our best, but kept telling the guys, we need a little adversity, and let's keep trusting each other, keep doing what we do, keep raising our level, and and we did, and we got a chance to get back in the game, and guys made some big plays down the stretch to win the game.
Can you take us through the whole altercation and what you saw and like how it played out in your eyes?
I mean, I just saw what you guys saw. I mean, I went to try to de-escalate the situation between Jaden and Klay, and then I just felt someone grabbing me. So my first thought was just I'm not gonna fight. I need to be in this game to help my team. So I just showed the ref that I had my hands up, and yeah, just waited until the situation was over, and yeah, I mean nothing more than that. It wasn't good enough of a choke for me to slip, so I just kept my hands up and and waited until it was over, and yeah, it's kind of funny because before the game I was telling myself that Steph is not playing, so I know Draymond's going to try to get ejected, because every time Steph doesn't play, he doesn't want to play without his guy Steph, so he just do anything he can to get ejected. So it's all good,
What did you think when you saw the video of it?
I mean, nothing more. It's just clown behavior, and like I'm proud of myself for being the bigger man again and again, and yeah, it doesn't even deserve me putting my hands on him. I think it just my team needed me tonight, and I did whatever I could to keep my cool and then show that I wasn't making the situation worse. And I do hope though that the league is going to do what needs to be done. Yeah, because that's just clown behavior, and doesn't put any. And not much to say. I mean, it's just clown behavior.
What were you trying? You were trying to get Klay off of?
Yeah, I was just. I mean, you can see the video.
Right.
Just trying to make sure that it doesn't get worse. So just, as you see, I just try to separate the two, and that was it. So I'm glad we got the win. And yeah.
What was it like to try and regroup kind of your emotions in the immediate aftermath of it? How did you just kind of go about playing from that moment and then maybe towards the end of the game?
I think just just take a deep breath, and focus on the game, And once again, it takes a lot of maturity, and it takes being the bigger man to do that. But it's a big game, big game for the team, for the organization, my teammates, and they need me, So unless I really felt like I was in danger, which I didn't feel like, I just had to keep my calm and let the situation de-escalate, and that's it. I mean, nothing much more to go on.
Rudy, what did you think of what Cat was able to give, especially in that fourth quarter, hitting some big shots and coming through for you guys?
It was good. I mean, just him staying confident, throughout the whole game. Not getting that many calls, but just stayed aggressive. I thought he did a great job too at times. Moving the ball, letting the offense flow, and the ball got back to him, and he knocked down some big shots. So I mean, that's who he is. So I'm really happy to see him coming down clutch for us tonight.
Rudy, you had that corner 3 block at the end of the game showed on Chris Paul before the kick out there. Can you walk us through that play? That was a big game.
Yeah, so, I mean, as I was running back on defense, I saw that I was cross-matched. So I was on Saric and Kata was on Looney. So I knew that as soon as CP saw that, he was going to try to draw me in to kick it out. So I got ahead of it and just went in the paint to make sure he kicks it out first. And then, just try to recover and, and give Saric the best contest as I could, it was a big, it was a good play by CP, but I saw it coming. So.
Awesome. Thanks, Rudy.